Hola, hi fashion dollars. My name is Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I will be taking a look and reviewing the latest Disney ILY Forever I Love Stitch doll. But before we get into today's video, if you are new around these parts, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I have new content related to dolls. And more Disney ILY Forever dolls, because today's doll is not the only one that I purchased. But without further ado, let's check out the doll, shall we? Here she is, my version of the I Love Stitch doll, because this fashion set comes in two different dolls. But before we get into the doll, I have a little story to share. So a few weeks ago, this doll and the I Love Area doll were available for pre-order on Amazon. So I pre-ordered. The shipment date on that pre-order was September 2nd. I'll insert the photo here so you can see my date. Now, a few days ago, I started to notice that people were starting to see them at Target, and I was like, why would I wait when I can just go get them at Target? Well, let me share this story, because maybe it'll help someone in the future. I don't know, but let's share. I went to my local Target. I went to a few Targets with no luck. I went to my local Target, and when I went, the shelves were empty. And for the first time ever, I started reading SKUs. And I realized that the SKUs for the Disney ILY Forever dolls were out, but there were no dolls on the shelf. So I found me a worker, and I had asked them like, hey, are you setting up for a new release? What's the deal? He said that there would be new merchandise on the shelf the following day from the day that I was there. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll come back tomorrow. The Target isn't that far. I come the following day, and I think it's a mistake of mine. I came later in the day and not in the morning. The shelves were empty, the same as they were the day before, but I noticed another doll that was new on the shelf having an extra few characters. So I was like, maybe what was out was sold out. Don't know. But something that was different this day was I was able to scan the UPC code, that's not it, but you know what I'm saying. I was able to scan it on the app. The day before, when I would scan it on the app, nothing would show up. But on this day, when I scanned it on the app, something came up. I found the worker again. They were like, whatever it says there should be on the shelf, the shelves are actually empty. So I placed an order online, and they literally, yes, because I ordered some other stuff, arrived within 48 hours. So, future self, if you're really looking for something, look for it in all corners of the store. Do not just like go and think it's not there, because the reality is you can find it. Okay, that's enough of my story. Let's focus on the fabulous doll. Now, this is the I Love Stitch. Here in the back, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I don't have a viewfinder. We see the two dolls that were previously released, which I find it interesting they only featured two, when technically there were three. The release of these dolls in the last year and a half has been really messy. Where like it's been hard to be like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 because of how they've been released. Like even in the box I see these two, but there were technically three. There was a Cruella de Vil one that came out around the same time the two of them came out. But the funny thing is that these two do not have earrings, but the Cruella de Vil dolls did. And this doll does not have earrings either. So it's interesting how that went about. Oh, the Ariel one here, though, has earrings. There's an inconsistency lately. On top of that inconsistency, I have a few questions. Why did the I Love Stitch doll get an AA doll and a Caucasian doll? I've heard or seen in the comments below that the 18-inch dolls usually do this, where like it's the same fashion in two different skin tones, but I've never seen it in this line. And my other question as to why they did that, out of all of the Disney characters, why are we doing Stitch again in a deluxe version? And I say deluxe because, well, you already know, we now have Disney ILY Forever basic dolls with just one look. Why couldn't we get Stitch in the basic? If anyone knows, please leave a comment, because I have so many questions. I, however, do love this stitch. I love the colors. I loved everything was used. I specifically went for the African American doll. I was gonna say AA, and that in my mind sounded like batteries. I went for her because I usually donate my dolls to my niece, and representation is very important in this house. Okay, listen here. It's funny because she came into my room when I had them all out, and she was like, "Oh, I get new rings." She gets all the rings as well. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox her off camera because Lord knows, product off the shelf with this plastic is ridiculously hard, and I never, honestly, for the amount of dolls that I bought, I never know how to unbox these, to tell you the honest truth. I really don't. But if you are curious, we have the doll on this side, we have the stitch over here. You've already seen the back with the previously released, the coming, and the mixing and the matching of the fashions. I hope the frame on that was well because I don't have a viewfinder, so stick with me here. But let me go ahead and unbox her off camera. We're gonna take a look at her as she is, and then we're gonna take a look at her details. And then, as per usual, my favorite part of my videos, I will be doing a little fashion show with an Integrity Toys model, which you already know who it is. She's in the thumbnail. Let's get into the unboxing. And here's our beautiful doll right out of the box. As you see, she comes with a pair of jeans that have a stitch painted at the bottom. These amazing sneakers, like honestly, some of the best pair I have seen from Disney's ILY Forever. She comes with a stitch bag. Now, I think this mold is very similar to the previous Lilo and Stitch doll. The difference here is her strap, which has the 626 on them and a little stitch design, as you see there. We have this like wide balloon shaped cotton t-shirt with a v-neck up here. We have some Velcro on the back on both the pants and the shirt. Now, stunning. I mean, look at her. Just look at her. The hair is super soft, no product whatsoever. We even have some little like baby hairs. Oh, she's stunning. Now, for those that have left comments in the past as to why would I put my Integrity Toys dolls in a Disney ILY Forever fashions, because of quality. The cotton here feels amazing, and so do the jeans. This is something that we are currently not seeing on the shelf. Yeah, let's take a moment. The closest thing to the quality of the fabrics on Disney's ILY Forever is or was Rainbow High. I'm gonna say was because I don't know what the new quality is, and they've been going through a lot of changes at Rainbow High, but that is the closest thing I have to compare. Mattel and Barbie are giving us like paper fashions. Oh, let me put her a little higher. Paper fashions, plastic fashions. It's not giving clothing, okay, in the way that the Disney ILY Forever dolls are. Now I'm gonna give you a little view of the back just so you can see her hair. Super full, really nicely rooted there. Just stunning. So once again, this is the outfit she came with. Now let's take a look at her other items. You know, you're so pretty that we're just gonna leave you in my dollhouse right here in the back. Okay? Let's just leave you right there. Are you gonna stay? Amazing. Let's grab the rest of the stuff. Similar to the previous dolls that were released, there is a ring here for the buyer. I do love that this ring is not a glitter ring. I love that it's like this blue, shiny, painted, coated thing. Really, really, really love that. We'll be giving this to my niece. She's actually very excited to get another ring. This doll also came with a pair of sunglasses that say Stitch and 626 right there on the top. They're pink, and something I've noticed about this doll, there's a lot of hidden Mickeys. Do you see one on the sunglasses? I sure do. She has a necklace. Here we have the second pair of shoes in this set. They are a pair of slides with a palm leaf design. Right here on the top, we have a little Mickey design, and in the back, details, guys, details, everyone. We have like a Stitch scratching the bottom of the shoe with the little ILY heart in the back. This is why I love them. It's all about the details. Here's the second bag in the set. It is a backpack with a little charm right there that has a little stitch, and it has the wording Stitch. Now, this bag that I know of does open. Look at that. It does have an opening there. I don't know what you're gonna put in there, but you can open the flap if you like. And the little charm moves. Now the second outfit is composed of a one-shoulder shirt that says "Stay Weird," and once again, a little hidden Mickey in the back with Velcro for closure. We have this pink skirt with cargo pockets, which you can flap open if you like. We have a little stitch hand here painted on the skirt, and we have the word "Stitch" on the other pocket. It has a Velcro for closure, a little faux button in the front, and for those that want to know, there's a ribbon just so the skirt can sit on the doll quite nicely. And last but not least, one of my favorite items in the set, the jacket, has this terry cloth? Yeah, I got stuck on that for a word. For the sleeves and the collar, we have like this denim design on the jacket. We have a little stitch up here. We have a hidden Mickey right here on the side. And then in the back, gotta love ILY forever, we have a stitch and the word "Stitch" in the back. Details front and back all over with amazing quality. Now that we've checked out all of the items, let's go to my Integrity Toys fashion show, shall we?